This video will show you the best shoes for metatarsalgia pain relief. We'll explain what aspects of each shoe can provide metatarsalgia pain relief, and we'll provide you with our 3-step guide to easing your pain. Hi, I'm James, a knee, foot and ankle specialist, and I've been providing footwear advice to our patients for over 10 years. If you have metatarsalgia, let us know in the comments and provide some feedback on any shoes that you've found helpful for this condition. So the first shoe that we'd recommend is the Hoka Clifton 9. As you can see, it's got quite a thick midsole. It's got a 4mm heel drop from the back to the front of the shoe. It's got a nice responsive form of cushioning, and it's a super light shoe. In fact, the lightest of the 3 shoes that we'll recommend to you. The 4mm heel drop, so the difference from the back to the front, is really important, as if you have metatarsalgia pain, we don't want a big tilt leaning you forward onto your forefoot, because that's likely to irritate your symptoms. So having a lower drop distributes the force more evenly across your foot. The responsive cushioning of the Clifton 9 means that when you walk or run, it gives you a little bit of feedback to push you forward. This is helpful alongside the rocker, which is the tilt from the midfoot up to the forefoot, which helps to push through easily without extending the toes and irritating that metatarsalgia joint. Hoka offer both a normal width and a wider width shoe in the Clifton 9. This is really helpful, as reducing compression on the forefoot can alleviate your symptoms. The second shoe that we'd recommend is the Asics Gel Compus 25. The things that we really like about this shoe, first of all, it's got a plush cushioning, it's got an 8mm heel drop, it's got a really wide base of support, and although it's slightly heavier than the Clifton 9, it's a super light shoe considering how much cushioning it provides. The 8mm heel drop is slightly bigger than that of the Clifton, but it makes up for it with its plush cushioning. So different from the responsive cushioning of the Clifton 9, this means that when you walk, it very much feels like you're walking on a cloud, as it's nice and soft and comfortable. This helps to absorb the vibration that comes up from the ground, helping to offload your forefoot and your metatarsalgia pain. The Gel Compus 25 comes with a nice wide base of support in its normal shoe, so you don't need to worry about getting a different width of shoe compared to the Clifton 9. This allows for the toes to spread, offloading those affected joints. This is a really good option if you're looking for a really comfortable walking and running shoe. It doesn't give as much feedback and response as the Clifton 9, but for most people they'll find it a little bit more comfortable. The third shoe that I'd recommend is the New Balance Fresh Foam X More V4. We love this shoe. As you can see, it's got one of the thickest midsoles on the market, so it's super cushioned, but it's also got extra support on the inner aspect of the shoe, so it's a little bit more stable than the other 2 shoes. As a compromise, it's the heaviest of all 2 shoes, but it's pretty light overall considering the amount of stability and support that it provides. So this is a shoe for a person who feels like they don't have as much foot control as they might like, or they struggle to control pronation moments as they walk, or those of you that have a flatter foot, sometimes you feel like you may need a little bit more stability. The extra cushioning helps to absorb the force and vibration that comes up from the ground, and it's got a slightly lower heel drop than the Compus 25 at 5mm and just above the Clifton 9. So overall, it's an excellent shoe if you want a little bit of extra stability and you're looking for some cushioning, a little bit heavier than the other 2, but provides that additional support. Shoes play a significant role in helping to alleviate symptoms of metatarsalgia. The other 3 steps that we'd recommend you to take are considering metatarsalgia insoles. These are insoles that have a slight raise on the middle of the insole that helps to spread the forefoot, and they work really well inside a neutral shoe, so that would be the Clifton 9 or the Gel Compus 25. The second piece of advice that we'd like to offer is carrying out metatarsalgia exercises. This involves stretching and strengthening the foot and the ankle joint. In the description below, we'll provide a link to a video that we have specifically on exercises for this condition. Another factor to consider is avoiding impact activity, especially anything that involves hopping, running or jumping. A lot of force is placed on our forefoot when we do that, and it's likely to irritate your symptoms. You should consider rowing, swimming or cycling, as they're all non-impact activities that allow you to maintain your cardiovascular health. If you found the video helpful, please comment below, like and subscribe, as it really makes a big difference to our channel.